Okay, so now we are going to talk about customization and billing. Customization is key because your store is able to be edited and customized to your brand, your colors, however you want your interface to look. So, what you'll do is when you are inside your swag store here, so you go to your sites, you um, will click on your website, and then you'll go to the swag store folder and you'll find your actual store here. Now, each one of these pages are customizable. This is pre-built for you when you have your YWait account. But if you wanted to come in here after adding your products and you want to edit the store and make it look a little bit more you, or just have some fields look a little different, what you would do is you would click on Edit. From here, it's going to take you to the specific page where you can make these adjustments. You can change the logos up here in the corner. You can change the color. This little icon here, that you see where it says location name with the little brackets, this is a custom value. This is going to pull data from what you listed inside your actual account. So, as an example, location.name, whatever your account within YWait is titled, that's what this field is going to pull. So, if we were to preview this, you'll see it says YWait Pool Services and Repairs Apparel. So, that's titled based on what the location is. So this particular account within YWait is titled YWait Pulls and Repair, which is why it's pulling that data. Down here, you're going to see just the general custom template. It's not showing your live products because it's just a holding spot. But as we click on view, this is the one product that we've created so far. Obviously, once you add all your other products, you'll see a lot more listed here. But when you're in the editing section, it's just going to do placeholders. It's not real time. It doesn't show you all of your specific products you loaded. And then down below, you've got your footer, everything here, again, customizable. And then the top part is your header. Now, the thing to keep in mind is that these two components, your header and your footer, are global fields. So any change you make here will show up on all the other pages within your store. Typically, you want a pretty unified heading and footer for every single page. The home key here is going to redirect to a specific site. I usually recommend it's your main website. So you would go to your main website, you would pull that URL, and you would click on the home. And then on the right side here, you will see where it says image actions. You can choose it to go to a website or a specific page. In this case, we're going to have it go to a specific website. And I'm recommending just redirecting it to your main business's homepage. And then on your main business homepage, you have a link in that header up here that would say like swag store or something along those lines. And then it would move you over to your store based on what they're looking to do. That way, it's just a little bit more integrated. You have your store, and then you have a separate link for your main website. But home should always be your main website. And you can click on these icons here, and you can make it an actual hyperlink by clicking on this little link here and then plugging in your website. Each little change you do on here, this is going to route you to a specific page, and then you can edit the text, you can sync your social media accounts, and you can plug in your actual data here, or you can use custom values. Like what we did up here with the name, which we'll circle back to in other videos about how to use the YWait system and different fields in here. But it's ideal to make sure each page of your store is customizable. As you make changes, you're going to save and then you'll republish. If you click on this little down arrow button here, this is where you can go from page to page and see all the different pages, or you can go back to this main home screen and click on the page and edit and corresponding to what it looks like here. So I would recommend at this point, if you're not already a YWait client, you can click on the link below in the video and we will customize and build this all out for you. However, if you want to go in and make your own changes, you are welcome to do so. I recommend that you pause this video, make each page look pretty, customizable, brandable to your business to entice people to want to come in here and buy product. So go ahead and pause this video, get your store looking all ready to go, and then we will get ready to show you how to publish and launch it live. Okay, so now that your store is beautiful and set up the way that you want it to be, we want to set it live to a URL. As I mentioned again, if you are already a YWait client, we set this up for you. But if you wanted to redirect it or you're setting up your own store, you're going to be clicking on the settings. And then from here, you are going to choose your designated domain. Now, if you were set up by YWait, we already connected your domains, but if you have not connected your domain, or maybe you want to get a different domain specific to your store, you would click either on purchase domain, which you can do directly within your YWait platform, or you would go to connect domain. If you already have an existing domain, maybe through a Squarespace or GoDaddy or Cloudflare, you would type in your designated domain that you already have. Maybe it's YWait Pools or whatever your specific designated domain is. You'll type that in here and click continue to go through those connections. If you don't already have a domain, you can actually purchase one directly inside your platform here with YWait by clicking on purchase domain, and then you will be able to search for any domain that you have an interest of and see if it is available or not. Now, for this video, I'm not going to go through the details step by step on how to set up your domain. If you do have questions or need help with this, there are other videos linked that you can reference to be able to see how you connect your domain. If you are a YWait client, you can always come down here to the chat widget and type in assistance, and one of our representatives will live chat with you and walk you through those steps. There are articles that you can read, or you can reference the video if you need additional help or support. If that still doesn't get you where you need to go, then you are welcome to connect through that live chat and request a Zoom meeting, and we will walk you through this step by step. So, having your domain set up, once you have connected the domain, your store will be live. So, whatever your domain is, you'll be able to see that page. So, we can preview the link here. This particular one, the domain is ywaitpools.com /product list. Now, you can change this if you wanted to edit it. If and have the domain look something, have it be something different, you are able to do that as well. Um, and you would do that by clicking on the settings. You'll see this particular page is product list. So the automatic path that's generated is /products-list. But you can edit this and change it to whatever you like. So that is how you customize and brand your store to your business. It is launched and live and ready for purchases. But there is one more very important step that we need to take, and that is billing. We need to make sure that we get paid for purchases that are being made. So the way you do this is you will head over to payments. Now, likely if YWait connected you, this is already done for you, but you will go over to integrations. 90% of the time, people are going to be connecting a Stripe account, but there are other payment methods here. Stripe is the easiest and most common. And so in this particular case, we have already connected his Stripe account. But you would connect the Stripe account based on that business that's going to be collecting the payments to ensure that they're getting paid and managing their specific business. Whether that's your business or you're doing this for someone else's business, like I am here, you want to connect that Stripe account that's associated with the business. This is a really easy process. You'll go ahead and click on connect here if it wasn't already connected. And then you would click on the connect your Stripe account. It would have you sign in and go through a couple of prompts and authorization, and you will be set to go. That said, if you do have any issues connecting this or integrating it, you are always welcome to lean on our 24/7 chat support, where they have a knowledge base of articles that can walk you through. There's a live chat option. And if you still need further assistance, you can schedule a Zoom meeting to get one on one help and support that way as well. So that is how we will collect payment from customers. But we still have not set up payment in Printful. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Back on the Printful, you'll see we've already gone through the steps of designing our product, connecting our store, and publishing that. Now it's time to set up payment or billing in this case. Now, your billing needs to be set up because when we request an item to be fulfilled through Printful, we have to be able to pay them. Now, the way the process works is that someone would go on and order a product from your store. You, as the business owner, would pay Printful, but the client is paying you. And you designated the upsell when you were creating that initial product on how you wanted to mark it up. But you would be paying the wholesale price to Printful directly. And then they would take their fulfillment center and fulfill the order, ship it out to the client, and process it. So it's important to know that the Printful billing is only for you as the business owner to pay Printful. Through your YWait account is where you're going to be collecting the money from the customer to get paid for that merchandise. So all you have to do is just click on start, go through the steps. Most people don't need instructions to be able to set this up. You just go through each of the stages, answer your information, and you will be set up. But this is not the last step here. There are additional things that you are going to want to be aware of and learn how to incorporate through your YWait account. And that is where we will dive into advanced store tactic information in our next video. So I will see you on the next module.